and this is Standard Containers by Hispano and 82 Studio for Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on Rockcrawl for this demonstration. It is 100.03 megabytes to download, but you do get quite a bit with this, and it is very similar in a lot of respects to the other container mods by Hispano. However, this is unique as it is an auto-load pallet, or it has one of its configurations is an auto-load pallet container. Now, we're going to try to go through this systematically and explain things as simply and as straightforward as I can without getting too wordy or taking too long. There is recommended two other mods to go along with this. We have the trailer. It is called the Tipping Container Trailer Pack by Hispano Mods. We're going to show you that. And also the Liebherr SC350T by Kenny456. And I wouldn't, personally, I wouldn't be using any container without this wonderful piece of equipment here. So we're going to show a little bit about those two, but mainly it's about the container, the standard containers here, which we're going to show you how to use and how they work. Right. So, first of all, where do you find them once you've downloaded them? They'll be in Tools and Miscellaneous. And here they are. So we have 25 foot of standard container and container with side doors, and then we got the 30 to 35 foot one, 40 to 45 foot, and yes, so that we have 6 different sizes. What's the difference between this one and this one? Well, one of them also has a opening side door. This one just has the rear door. So we're going to show you both the rear and side door options. Now, I'm not going to show you all of them because they're all exactly the same except for size. That's the only difference, is the size. The operation and what they contain and everything else is going to be the same. So let's look just at this one. So we have the 20-foot configuration size. We have the 20-foot auto load. So this is where you're going to have a standard where it's just basically a container. You open the back doors and you fill it manually with whatever you want to do or fill it with. The auto load is one where it would automatically load pallets, and only pallets, not bales or anything else, but anything on a pallet. Right, so then we have 20-foot auto load unreal capacity. So you go from 21,600 liters to 100,000 liters. Then we move up to the 20-foot high cube. The high cube auto load at 25,600, and the 20-foot high cube auto load unreal at 120, and then the 25-foot auto load at 27,000 liters. The auto load unreal capacity at 130,000 liters. We have the 25-foot high cube. Then we have high cube auto load at 32,000 liters and unreal at 140,000 liters. And back to the 20s. So as you can see, we have the 20-foot non and auto load unreal, high cube auto load unreal, 25-foot auto load unreal, 25 high cube auto load unreal. So lots of choice within that already. Excuse me. Sticker configuration: lizard, farming simulator, lizard, another lizard, or just nothing on the side but still on the back, or nothing. Oh, logistics company, little tiny words on the bottom. Right, so no charge for any of that. No charge for any of the other ones either. Tension belts, you can choose to have tension belts, yes or no. If you want to throw other stuff in there, you can put bales in there. It just won't auto-load bales. And if you want the tension belts, you can. Then we have color choices. We have a bunch of custom colors, reds, case red, and then into, well, they're all actually custom colors. Even chrome colors, red chrome, John Deere yellow chrome, all sorts of wonderful pink chrome. Where's the pink chrome? Pink chrome. Woo! And then stripes. Let's go with yellow. We could go, what is this? White matte, John Deere green. And then color the stickers, you can change the color of the stickers too. No charge for any of those color changes. So that's just the standard container. Now if we go into the larger ones, it's the 30 to 35 foot, and if we just bounce over to the high cube 35 foot high cube, which is usually start up to 30 auto load. The same thing here. I'm not going to go through each one of them, but as you can see, so the maximum capacity on this one is 180 and 180 for the side one. If we move over to the largest one, 240,000 liter capacity is the largest size you can auto load with. As you can see, the slot counts 22, 13, 19, 13. So similar with those two. Let's just check them out here. We got 12 and 17 slots. So just... All right, so we have purchased a couple of containers here. Now, you can auto load them or you can operate them without being attached. We're going to look at those yet still in a minute. We can come up to it and we can square enter the vehicle. Now what can we do when we're in here? Well, really the only thing we can do is L1 and left on the D-pad, open the cover. So we can do that. If we jump, you can't jump, so that's, you can only do that with the one with the side cover on. Right? Okay, so let's buy something I can lift. Sorry, I have all these pallet mods. Here we go, liftable pallet serial. So, since this is an auto load container, I can auto load it on the ground without it being attached to anything. Just the doors, I don't even think the doors need to be open. At least they didn't need to be open. So let's buy some more cereal. And we're going to buy a bunch of it. Why not? Apologies for taking long. So, cereal. This is liftable pallets. I also have flour here, non-liftable flour, but cereal will do for this. And yeah, so the pallets, if they're on the ground, open cover. There we go. That's good so that stuff doesn't get loaded if you don't want it to load. Got it? Right. So that's it on the ground. There we go. So you can auto load. It'll only take one at a time. So one type. So cereal, you can't put anything else once cereal is in there. And as you can see, there's my lizard bottom right corner. Cereal. If we jump it back in there, L1 and left on your D-pad closes the cover. Right, so that's what you can do with the side one. You can have it on the ground and load into it. Once you close them, you can't load anymore. Right, so, okay, loading them up onto a trailer. So, first of all, what trailers? Now, the trailer that is recommended is the tipper trailer by Hispano mods. These ones here, there's 3 for each size, the 20 to 25, 30 to 35, and 40 to 45. I have the 20 to 25 foot containers, so this is the one you want to use. 20 foot truck with tension belts, or tractor, so you have truck or tractor, and then you have the 25, so that you got to make sure you pick the trailer that you're using it for, right? If you're running 25 foot containers, you have to pick the 25 foot trailer. So I would recommend that if you're going to run the containers, pick one size. You can pick the high top, but as long as the length, just pick one length that you want to work with and go with that, because otherwise you're going to be mixing up trailers and everything. So you pick the one length of container, you get the one that same length of trailer, and you'll be all good. So that's the trailer. The Liebherr is going to be under vehicles and miscellaneous. And I wouldn't use anything else. It comes as is. It's very easy to use. It will pick up any size of container, and if we'll just jump in here, I will show you how to attach a trailer. We start it up. You drive it around just like a vehicle, forward and backwards, forward and backwards. So what you want to do is either forward or backward, it doesn't matter which way you get in. Let's go around here. They're quite maneuverable, as you see, but they're a bit slow, which is understandable. You don't want to be racing around with these things. So what you want to do is you want to position yourself. You have different views, as you can see here. I prefer this one. It's just less bad for my eyes. Now, we do have L1 and right stick. You can maneuver that. So L1 and right stick is pretty much the only one you need. Now, if this is already set up for the 20 foot, but if you have a larger container, R1 and right stick up and down, and you can adjust this to whatever size container you want. It's very easy. So since we're here already, L1 and right stick down, and I get the attach, press your X button, let go of the button though, and press your X button. Now L1 and right stick up or down, drive over your container or your trailer, drive your container over your trailer, position it, lower it enough that you know it's in position, let go of everything and press X. There we go, it's down on your trailer. Move that out of the way. Get in your truck. Now you see attach, just press your X button and we have been attached. Excuse me, many frogs in my throat today. Apologies. Right, so trying to get through this, we will get through this. Now, here we have, this is also auto load, and I believe, yes. So, L1 and X opens the tailgate, and that will start the auto load process. As you can see, it is very quick and a fairly generously wide loading space. I do believe the left side is the preference for loading, but we're going to spin around and try the right side and see if it loads up from this side as well. And Yes, so either side works. As you can see, it's quite a nice, large, generous area of loading, and as you can see, pretty quick to load. Now that's going to come in handy if you have the Unreal capacity ones. This is just the standard capacity, and there it is. We're going to have it full L1 and X. Closed up. The doors are closed, so you're not going to load or unload anything. Now there's a couple of things you can do. You can manually unload them onto the ground if you want to transport them somewhere. And you can do that with R1 and triangle. There we go. Or, as I found out, if you just want to automatically sell them or put them into a silo or something, R1 and triangle will automatically sell it like that. Very nice. Now, we're going to do one more time with the side load. Oh, how do you take it off? You probably want to know that. So, easy way is, or well, maybe not so easy, but quick way is just drive under your Liebherr. There is another recommended mod, crane mod, but I do not have that. I'm using that. I prefer this one, so that's why I'm showing it. Now, what do? Make sure your attached container is highlighted and just X detach. Notice it's detached now. Hop into your crane and hop into your crane. Come on, into your crane. There we go. And pick it up by pressing X, and then you can just drive away. Voila. Right. So let's gonna go over and grab the other one. Okay, so I've mounted the side one on, and we're going to L1 and left on the D-pad. Opens up those gates. So now what you can do is you can use these for manually loading stuff if you don't choose the auto. Even if you don't have the auto load one, you could put other stuff in here. If you have auto load and you bring a pallet close by, it's just going to auto load it. But if you want to put bales in there or other things, you can, and that's what the tension belts can be for if you so choose. But this one is set to auto load. We have opened L1, see, L1, and opened it, and all we have to do is drive up to whatever we want to load, and just make sure that you have, I wouldn't recommend having pallets that close together. Oh, there we go. But once you have more than 5% of a product, it's not going to load. It's not going to load a different product, just so you know. And there we go. So once that's L1 and left on your D-pad, you can close it. You can also get into it and open and close it. And this one also has L1 and X. You can open the back or open the side. It's up to you. That's kind of the only difference between the two containers, is that you have the choice to have the side or the end open. Now, if you're running auto load, there's no real need for the side opening ones, for sure. And yes, you can sell directly from it, just like so. Now, there is one more thing. As you can see, I have configured this trailer to have a hitch, so you can have it either semi or with a hitch. One last thing, you can use this for storage, or these for storage, as once pallets are loaded in there, they don't count as pallets on your map. So the 200 pallet maximum, I think it's 200 or 150, something like that. I never have that many pallets. But so what you can do is store pallets in in here. Let's see if I can fit this tractor through here. Yes. Oh, just no. Yes. No. Right. Okay. So there's one last, shall we say, trick. Let's unhook the trailer. There we go. And give me one moment to set this up. Right, so one other neat thing about this Liebherr container crane is it makes it very easy to stack these containers on top of each other and just drop it there and back away, and there you go. So you can stack 3 of them anyways, 3 high. That's as high as this one goes, so you could stack another one on top of there if you wanted to. And yeah, I don't think you can, yeah, they don't, at least these don't lock together, but they're not going anywhere unless you run into them. And there, hopefully that is a clear enough explanation on how they work and how you can use them. I will also post a link of the trailer and the Liebherr and the other recommended mod in the description, so that you can go and take a look at it on the mod hub. And there you have it. That is the standard containers by Hispano and 82 Studio on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game. So till next time, bye for now.